Hello everyone, welcome to my brand new video. Today I'll be taking the 828 local link service from Abbeyleix to Portlaoise, operated by JJ Cavanagh, and then return here on the 831 town link service from Portlaoise. To compare the two services, also I'll be walking around the town just to pass a bit of time while I'm waiting for the 2 o'clock bus, because I'll arrive in Portlaoise at 11:30 and return on the other one at 2 p.m.
First things first, I'm going to grab a coffee because I still have a bit of time to burn off. On my way to the bus stop now. Come and have a nice coffee, and about 5 minutes to catch the bus, which thankfully the bus is already across the road from me, so luckily I won't miss it because there's a few people at the bus stop, so that'll buy me a bit of time to get there. After the 2 storms, it's nice to have the sunshine out, thankfully. It was pretty cold this morning, so it was, but thankfully now it's after picking up and it's after getting a little bit warmer, so it has. Now, I had to say though, I like the library on that bus, so I do the one that brought me here. And now the lake space now, it depends where you're sitting, and the price, €3. It's silly to complain, so it is. So the rating on that bus is really good, and I do recommend it. But then again, that depends on where you're going to. People have been telling me that the Townlink bus service doesn't need any purpose around here since the other bus is cheaper. Well, again, it depends where you're going. So I'm doing this video because I beg to differ. So I do. I believe it does have a huge purpose. I talked about in my last video that there's a new bus service coming into this town. It was badly needed, so it is, and they serve two two areas. It's the red route and the green route, known as P1 and P2. So I'm not going to list out all areas, but I'll tell you where it stops and finishes, or before it goes back around, vice versa. So it starts off the P1, the green route, starts at the Ballafin Road roundabout, then up towards halfway through Colliers Lane, and the other one starts off at Sorley's petrol station on the Mountjoy Road, and then finishes at Clemente, and it'll be up and down every half hour. I know that service does not start until around February. Walk along with me and let's see what's happening in the town. To tell you the truth, it's very quiet enough here in town on a Wednesday, so it is. But let's see what's happening now in the main street. I missed that shop. It's very handy when I'm pre-ordering my games and consoles and all that. So hopefully now Game Down or Sports Direct will live up to that place. I don't know why, there's something I love about walking through narrow lanes. Just something I like about them. Particularly the one I passed by, it's like you're in a different country. If you look at the pizza place there, and if you look at the window with the back bars over it, it's had to turn out to be a grand day, so it has been. It's a shame it's still cold, but it feels fresh though at the same time. The footage you saw was one of the new buses that drove past that's serving the town. I get something to eat now, since the next bus is not till about 2 o'clock. Two cafes, Square Coffee and Chocolate Brown. I recommend them, give them a visit. Their coffee and food is nice there, so it is. And try my grant up the road, also give them a visit too if you're looking for a bit of food or a nice pint up there, or even a coffee as well. I'm heading towards my usual spot because it's where I'm familiar with the price and I'm familiar with the people. So I'll see you inside. That's me all full up, so time to walk around town. I might pop over to the shopping centre and have a nosy around there, and since the sun is very bright, time to put these fuckers on. Jeez, the sun is that strong, I tell you the truth, I can't even see where I'm going, even with sunglasses on. Have fun, so since I've about 15 to 20 minutes to kill, so I might have a quick nosy around the shopping centre to see what's the gallery on over there, and then straight on towards the bus stop. True, it's very busy around here, up along the main road. Just look to my right, and then towards my left. Because I'm literally walking across like a mini dual cartway or something like that, best way to describe it. It's just the main road that runs through this area. I'm through the bus stop there now, so because I still have a bit of time left, I'm going to nosy around the shopping centre. Looks like the side stairway entrance is closed off for some reason, so it looks like I'm taking the longer way in, past by Pet World and Yusk. Quick nosy in Sex to see if they sell any camera lenses and all that for Canon or Sony, so just have a nosy around, just pass a bit of time. So now I'm on my way to the bus stop. Bus is about 10 minutes and the other entrance is blocked up, so I may go back down the escalator. A little text message from Foley's Plumbing saying I'm due to pay this, but I didn't hire any plumbing, so most likely it's scam because my house at home is perfectly fine, so it is. So about 7 or 8 minutes now to get to the bus stop, which is right in front of me, so thankfully I don't need to rush. Just off the bus there now, heading towards the cafe to get another coffee there now. Then I'm going to head towards home and then conclude the video when I get to the house and talk about the two services and talk about what's the purpose and all that. Now since I'm here, have a bit of coffee, might as well see what's going on around Abbeyleix before I head home.
It's around 2:45 at the time of this recording, and there's literally nobody at the bus stop waiting for the 3:05 bus. If you're looking to go to Portlaoise and you're not familiar with the bus stop to get, this is the side you get it if you're heading towards Portlaoise. If you're looking to go to likes of Portlaoise or the towns before Portlaoise, same with Cashel and Thurles or the areas before it, this is the bus stop here you stand at if you're going to those areas. Those two parts on my recording was the library and the pub across the road, and the reason why I video record those is because the bus used to pick you up at that side if you're going to Dublin. Yes, there used to be a direct bus service from here to Dublin, but the bus Erin number 8, which discontinued in 2012, and the other side was for Cork or Portlaoise. But now in 2025, as I record, you have more options now, which I'll tell you when I get home. In addition towards Bus Erin, there used to be an air coach service along with a cargo bus service as well. Not the 822 one that goes there, it was the college bus that used to go in the morning and then right back here in the evening time.
It's on my way home there now, so I'm going to talk about what the benefits of getting these two services. Once I get through the door, I'm going to pop up my camera on the tripod and to let you know which is better or both as good. So I'll see you when I get home. Right, so here I am back at home. I know it's still bright outside, but the reason why I have the light on is because I can't see my face when the bright light from the window shines on the back of my head. Now, the reason why I did this type of video is because of people have told me that because one service is €3 and the other is a bit more expensive, then they're starting to question what's the point of the other one existing. So I'm just here to explain that, why the other one it exists, and explain why it has a purpose around the area. So that's why I did this type of video. Also, the reason why I did a little bit of a walk around the town or something like that, it was just to pass a bit of time, because by the time I arrived in town, 11:30 or something like that, and then wait until about 2 o'clock, it's a bit of a wait sitting down doing nothing, so I was just passing a bit of time too. So let's jump to the conclusion of these two services, okay? Starting off with the local link 828/858, because they have similar fares despite having two different destinations, where one is from Portlaoise and the other is from Cashel. So the prices vary, it all depends on where you're coming from. So I'm going to use Abbeyleix for example. It's €3, absolute dirt cheap, €6 return. And in terms of legroom space, it all depends what fleet they're using, because sometimes they use the smaller buses, sometimes they use the coach, or sometimes they might use the bigger shuttle bus, like in between. So that all depends. So the legroom will vary. So if you're using the coach, the legroom is all in one, where if you're using the low floor buses, whether it's the big or the smaller one, the legroom will vary, depends on where you're sitting. So it does. So that's how I fare out the legroom. Now I didn't show the legroom because it's not fair for a big fella like me to show it off. So someday when I do another review or something like that, I might have somebody with me to showcase the legroom, just to make it a bit more, fair, if you get where I'm coming from. So do I recommend that service? Absolutely. But again, it depends on where you're coming from, and it depends on where you're heading to. So if you're say heading towards you think around the place now, Ballycolla on the local link, or aiming to go there, then local link wouldn't be good, because it doesn't go that direction. You have to get the town link by Sleebloom coaches to go that direction. So that's why both services have a different purpose. Now let's chat about the town link service operated by Sleebloom coaches. So they run through smaller towns and villages, so they do, and that's their purpose as well. Now, if you're going to like Abbeyleix or Doro, they'd be a bit on the more pricier side of things. But if you're going to any villages in between, such as Ballarone, Ballinlickhill and Ballycolla for example, at least you have a bus service that will go that direction. So people who live in those areas will not be stuck. Now I'm not sure if the Earl bus goes to Downey or not, so let me know in the comment section. But in case if it doesn't and that bus terminates, those people will be stuck for transport. So these two bus services do have a purpose. So they do. So it's good to have them, even if you're paying a bit more for them. Now, for people who have free travel, like travel pass or something like that, they do accept free travel, which is good. So if you have free travel, it doesn't matter which one you get. The only difference is one is a little bit longer than the other. Depends on where you're going. Like if you're going to Abbeyleix or Doro, your journey might be a little bit longer on the town link service. But it's good that they accept free travel, and at least you have an extra service in between you're looking to go there. But I don't know if the Sleebloom coaches accept leave cards or not. I might check with the drivers. But I think the local links do accept leave cards if you're going from Abbeyleix or Doro or any of the stops that it serves, such as Cullerhill, Johnstone, Urlingford, etc. Now, like I said, the 858 works similar to the 828. The only difference is that goes on to Portlaoise, and the other bus then 828 goes on towards Cashel. So it's only real different after it goes through likes of Urlingford. So they have a good service and it's handy to have. Now there is an additional bus service in Abbeyleix, which is 822. I might take that to either Mount Trat or Carlow someday. We'll wait and see. So that might come up in a future video. So
we'll talk about how it works and how comfortable, what's the price like, and all that. Now, as for the drivers who drive those services, they are very friendly. So well done to the company for that. Like, there's not one moment where I had a bad experience with a driver. They're all friendly, and it doesn't really matter if they're friendly or not. The main thing is they get you there. They get you where you want to go. That's the main thing. So that's it for today's video, and I want to thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.